A shape slid from the shadows. Percy knew who it was.
Diesel 10.
Hello, Percy. Diesel said you might come to visit.
Okay, so everyone knows how originally Dennis, Splatter, and Dodge were supposed to be in the Day of the Diesels, before Hit decided they wanted more original characters, which led to, Sydney and Paxton. This is pretty obvious with Norman's existence. I mean, look at the guy. He's literally Thomas O.C. However, something hit me when I was watching a video about, I don't remember who said it, but I believe it was Thomas Theorist, but it could be someone else. Basically, the point was made that Ari and Bert replaced Splatter and Dodge, and not Paxton and Sydney. The point being that having two twin Diesels would be a bit weird. And honestly, that's a solid point. However, it made me realize something. What if it did only want one set of twins, but still wanted Splatter and Dodge at the same time? What if, to fix the issue of having two twins, we only got one of the Magic Railroad twins? But what? You're telling me we would have only had Splatter or Dodge, without explanation? Oh, there would have been an explanation, alright, and it still puts a smile on my face just thinking about it. Hit had the brilliant idea to explain why there was only one twin, which is...
What do you call a train that has a cold?
I think.
What he means is he doesn't know.
A choo-choo train.
All the Diesels laughed.
Yep. I think it's pretty obvious now that Sydney and Paxton are replacements of Splatter and Dodge in the movie. Again, given Norman's existence. So with that in mind, they literally planned to either only have Splatter and Dodge appear up there for like 10 seconds, and then that would have been it. Which is so stupid, I love it. Like, imagine this. Back in the old days, in the old Thomas community, when this movie first came out, and let's say they used the original dark and gritty draft, we saw Splatter, and then we're like, oh, Splatter, sick, where's Dodge? And then the movie goes, look, he's right up there. You saw him, now shut up and enjoy the rest of the movie and buy our toys. Which is so dumb, I love it. Honestly, just Sydney himself, you gotta remember after this 10-second clip, we never saw him again. Like, that was it. Imagine Hit was like, okay, we don't want Splatter and Dodge anymore. We want original characters to sell more toys. And then you designed this pretty nice and funny design. Thomas if he was a Diesel. Not bad. But then, the design only gets used for like 10 seconds. That's it. Just this whole thing is so funny. Thank God for the Brenner era, am I right? Honestly, I wish more people talked about this old draft of Day of the Diesels. I know it doesn't get talked about much because there isn't many leaks, but I'd love to see more retrospectives be done on it because I think there's a lot of production history that's interesting to talk about. At least definitely way more interesting than the final movie. I don't know, maybe there's been something in plain sight that we haven't seen just because no one bothered to look. Anyways, that's it. I go now. Bye-bye.
Whee!